Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into fascinating topics that shape our understanding of the human mind. Today's discussion is no exception, as we explore a thought-provoking subject: the influence of childhood trauma on the formation of narcissistic traits. Buckle up because we're about to uncover some eye-opening insights that will leave you spellbound. 1. Now, before we proceed, let's ensure we're all on the same page. Narcissistic traits are characterized by an excessive sense of self-importance, an unquenchable need for attention, and a lack of empathy towards others. But what if we told you that these traits could stem from childhood trauma? Prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing journey that delves into the hidden connections between early experiences and narcissistic tendencies. 2. Understanding childhood trauma. To grasp the impact of childhood trauma, we must first define it. Childhood trauma encompasses various experiences such as physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, neglect, and even witnessing violence. These incidents can lead to long-lasting scars on a child's psyche, altering their perception of themselves and the world around them. Imagine this: a young child, their trust in the world shattered, forced to adapt by building an armor of narcissistic traits. Their false self emerges as a defense mechanism to shield themselves from further pain. It's a survival strategy gone awry, forever molding their behavior and perspective. 3. The connection between trauma and narcissism. Now that we understand trauma's impact, let's explore how it intertwines with narcissism. Childhood trauma can create a desperate need for control in individuals, as the memories of helplessness and victimization linger. In their quest to regain power, they grasp tightly onto narcissistic traits, using them as tools for survival. The distorted lens through which they view themselves and others fosters a growing sense of entitlement. Survivors of trauma often develop an inflated sense of self-worth, compensating for the shattered self-esteem they once possessed. It's incredible how deeply rooted these characteristics become, almost acting as a coping mechanism to mask their inner pain. 4. The complex cycle. Here's where things get even more intriguing. The cycle of trauma perpetuates the development of narcissistic traits. Children who suffer trauma often grow up in dysfunctional environments, surrounded by individuals struggling with their own unresolved issues. As a result, they internalize unhealthy patterns, seeking validation and control just as their perpetrators did. It's essential to emphasize that not all trauma survivors become narcissistic. However, the overlap of trauma and narcissistic tendencies cannot be ignored. The parallels illuminate an intricate web of cause and effect, showing that the path towards narcissism is far from straightforward. 5. Breaking the cycle. Finally, let's shed light on breaking free from this web of trauma and narcissism. Recovery takes time and immense effort, but it's possible. Encouraging trauma survivors to seek therapy and support is crucial. By addressing the roots of their pain and rebuilding their shattered self-esteem, they can gradually dismantle their narcissistic armor and foster healthier relationships. 6. Additionally, cultivating self-compassion is key. Learning to recognize and understand the impact of trauma on their lives helps survivors develop empathy, which can counteract narcissistic tendencies. It's a challenging journey, but one filled with immense personal growth and the promise of a brighter, more authentic future. As we wrap up this mind-expanding exploration, we hope you're as captivated as we are by the intricate connection between childhood trauma and narcissistic traits. By understanding the complex web that links these concepts, we can compassionately approach individuals struggling with narcissism, recognizing the underlying pain that they often mask behind bravado. Join us next time as we continue our journey into the human mind, unveiling new layers of knowledge and insight. Remember, never shy away from exploring the untrodden paths of understanding, because that's where true enlightenment lies. Thank you all for tuning in and engaging with this riveting topic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest thought-provoking content. Until then, stay curious, stay open,